Okay.
I wouldn't. You know that, first of all.
Let's get my stream manager up.
Hollow Knight at night.
Hollow Knight at night.
At night. That's a SpongeBob reference, so you won't get it.
No, I won't. It seemed like basically the majority of the last nighttime Hollow Knight stream. I was looking back at the footage and it seemed like it was like lagging and stuttering like a lot throughout the entire thing, which makes me think it might have been the Discord screen share interfering.
Oh, fair.
So hopefully.
Well, if you're going through a stressful situation in game, I'm not going to be able to know. So
you'll be able to know 5 to 10 seconds later.
Well, depending. It was 30 seconds at one point last night.
I can can try it again, but I do worry.
Do whatever you gotta do. I'm chilling. I'm literally here just to be stupid in the background. And I will successfully do that one way or another.
I think what I'm going to try to do, and I mean, just for the sake of resources, I'm going to stream it to you at like 15 FPS. Maybe that'll help. But at least you'll have a live feed of some variety.
Okay. I'm the motherfucking killer queen. Psychopath at 17. Also, hi YouTube. I'm sure nobody's watching this video.
Yeah.
But still, hi YouTube. Maybe we are like 10 years from now. You never know.
Wow.
What?
No,
you think we wouldn't be friends?
I was just saying, wow. Like, wow. Whoa.
It might shock you, but I generally don't plan for my friendships to not last forever.
I was thinking more about the prospect of 10 years from now. Scary.
just the existence of 10 years in the future.
Yeah. That's really scary. You're scaring me.
Time moves forward. Ah! Your version of a horror maze is just a bunch of clocks on the wall. You walk into a clock shop and fucking faint.
This is true. We haven't dropped any frames yet, so good sign.
That's good.
Gonna keep my stream manager open, but I'll pop back into the OBS window to check on the frames. Huh?
I sure can tell the Discord streams in 15 frames.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Tis what tis.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm like, I watched YouTube videos at 360p and pissed myself laughing. I will survive with a 15 frame video.
Yeah.
Why?
I want to go to the tramway, I think. What? Ding dong.
You know what's also nice about being the one that's not streaming?
Hmm.
I'm listening to music.
Nice.
And I remember what I did, and this is so goofy. During some of my streams where I didn't want to listen to my stream music playlist,
Mhm.
I would put on my headphones and like connect them to my phone and turn my Spotify or whatever on my phone and then play my other thing through like on my computer. So I played once with Minecraft fully deaf while on stream and had no idea. Like nobody, I didn't tell anybody.
That's beautiful.
And I think you can just do that now. Like I think that there's a way to
I am dropping frames.
damn. Goodbye.
Um, you know what? Actually, what? I'm going to pause the playback on my stream manager so it's not taking up resources in that regard. We'll see if maybe that helps. I'm just gonna keep OBS open. I have a chat widget in OBS, but it's very small, so it's very hard to see.
I mean, that's the whole reason I'm here to read chat, right?
Yeah, that's the only reason.
I was like, visually, it hasn't looked like you've dropped any frames, but I'm also, you know, watching it out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, I noticed it was starting, and I was like, uh-oh.
Um, but no, what an inefficient, what an absolutely inefficient predator.
Yeah. How come? Fuck. At least I can dream nail them. That makes things easier.
Sure.
Fuck.
Very convenient that that thing's just long enough for your dash to get through.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ooh, Sharp Shadow. That's actually pretty good. So I think it also extends the amount of time that you are in the shadow state.
It decreases your iframes.
Yeah. Alright. I don't want to continue to be here. Actually. I got what I wanted. Ow. Fuck you.
I'm sitting here trying to think of like all the times that I think that there is a way to like listen to music on stream where like I hear my own music but stream hears something else and I don't hear the something else.
Ah.
I figured it out, but I think I figured it out. Honestly, when I was streaming, it was so long ago. It honestly feels like a fucking fever dream. Uh, that also might be the meds, but let's not talk about that.
Mm. I love that, like, it still displays your location. Like this little area is just they just hid it in this little tunnel.
Yeah.
That's so fun. Um, yeah, I think or not Fungal Waste, Fog Canyon we can finally actually get into now. Thank God. So I just gotta head back to the Stagway over here.
I make
So
fun of
true.
this song, but I do unironically love Cher. She has a very pretty voice.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought I'd been here before. Sorry, I just sneezed so much. Drop all Geo into the fountain? Sure!
Not a scam.
Well, it wasn't enough.
How much do you need to give it?
I don't know. A lot, apparently. I think it gives you something. I just don't know what.
Unlike a real life fountain.
Mm-hmm.
There is a return on your investment instead of just nasty ass water.
Yo, what's good? Hmm. We want to go to King's? No, Queen Station. Fuck. My bad. Oopsie.
I love that the Hollow Knight areas have the same naming convention as like my D&D areas do.
Yeah.
Just like they have a queen, they probably have a queen station. Fuck it.
What the hell?
I'm not coming up with anything more interesting. Like my players might not even visit this location.
Yeah.
And then they spend 7 sessions at said location.
How much money do I have in the bank? Oh,
Probably
no.
a lot.
Too much, apparently.
What happened?
Mirabelle's gone. She's taken all my money. I think I could find her somewhere in the City of Tears. I just thought that I had to give her, like, the max amount before she fucking dipped. I was hoping that I could keep her on for longer, but... Oh well. I'll deal with her later. I don't need any money right now.
Yeah, I support women's wrongs. I mean, if you needed that money, would you have given it to her? But no. Speaking of which, I have a buddy of mine who asked me to DM a campaign for 2 players.
For 2 players? Wow.
Yeah. I'm curious how that's gonna go.
Yeah.
I need to write some shit down because I already had a campaign idea, but I just haven't written it down yet.
Yay! Artificial barriers. Hey man.
Make him noise.
Oh, I don't have any
Hey!
money.
Cornifer
I just threw it all in a fucking...
Choco,
in a well, yes.
Ugh. Oh, I don't
Jesus.
have... I don't have the, I don't have the charm equipped that, brings all the money to me. Fuck. I didn't see you there.
What was I gonna say? But no, it's there was something I was saying. God, if I
D&D?
could remember it, that would be. Oh, I have to finish. I have to plan it because we already have the session. It's basically because it's a dude and his boyfriend, and his boyfriend's never his boyfriend hasn't had like a proper introduction to D&D yet.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is that it would be like set up in such a way where like you make like a base character, and the entire point of the campaign is like going back to get that character.
Oh,
'Cause-
that's fun.
So it's set up like a roguelite, where you're basically a soul trapped in the infernal plane who's inhabiting different dead bodies, and that way he can get acclimated with like the earlier levels of like a couple of the classes to kind of just start to understand them. And because it's only two people, we can just do that. Like I can just be like, yeah, roll, you're a totem barbarian.
Oh my god.
Um,
I'm doing
you
great.
know, yeah, you're dying and just wonderful vitriol. I was like, why didn't you just shadow dash through that?
I tried. Charm Notch? That was worth it. Everything was worth it. Oh no. Oh, I healed? I healed when I got the Charm Notch for some reason.
You did.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
No, you shouldn't.
Fuck. I tried to go higher, it didn't work.
It said, I'm gonna be fancy and got punished.
Well, I thought that if I tried to do just wall jump, I would hit it. But
Probably.
instead I had a worse time. I didn't mean to do that. Please God.
But no, yeah, that's the idea. Is basically they'll be fighting and the idea is also to kind of get him comfortable with the idea of losing a character, and without having to invest in a character.
Mm,
Because it'll let him play a lot more recklessly.
yeah.
Because then he can learn the mechanics in a much better environment. And it'll help me get better at running combats because it's going to be a pretty just almost straight combat centric campaign. And it is like a roguelike, so if they get to the end in their first try, then
Hell yeah.
they win. If they don't, then that's how I break up sessions and we get used to the higher levels and stuff. And because the only thing that's like kind of putting me against it is A, I have to do all this. B, it's a combat centric D&D campaign that I'm doing Theater of the Mind for.
I don't know what that is.
So wish me luck there. Say what?
I don't know what Feeder of the Mind is.
It means we aren't playing with a board or pieces.
Feeder. Feeder. Sorry, I heard feeder.
No.
I thought that
Feeder
was like
of the
a
Mind.
pre-made D&D campaign. Well, I was like,
No.
um,
But the idea is basically we're going to be doing Theater of the Mind, and it's going to be combat centric, so that's going to create kind of that's probably going to be the hardest part for me.
yeah.
Is because I've never done Theater of the Mind before, and I just want to give it a try. It's always been the less appealing version of D&D to me. But I've never tried it, so I might as well, give it a shot.
Yeah. Makes sense.
At least as a DM, as a player, I've done Theater of the Mind, and it's fine. Hello.
Worm.
Whee!
I can afford a map now.
And a few other things.
And several other things. Fuck, maybe I should visit Dirtmouth. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, nice. I need like
Nice.
3 more of those though.
Hey, but that's one in the bank. And let me be clear. like I said, I still have to figure out who I'm running my big actual like overarching campaign for, because again, I still don't have players.
Yeah.
And it's not out of a lack of people interested in playing. It's a lack of like me knowing, like me being able to like stamp down who I think would enjoy the story. Because I think that that's like a very important part of it. Is like if I get a bunch of players who maybe who won't engage with it in a way that will like they enjoy. Or if I get a bunch of players that don't have consistent schedules with each other, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so, because that's why the 2-person campaign is great. It's a dude and his boyfriend. They live together. They live together. Their work schedules are pretty similar. Like, when one's available, they're probably both
Papanada.
available. Papanada.
Papanada.
Um,
I'll just go back to the Queen Station. It'll probably be faster.
so yeah, I'll probably start planning that after I figure out the shit with my house, with my apartment.
Yeah.
Our lease is coming up and we're re-signing, but we want to figure shit out.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And I'm playing Horse Game, and I'm learning Tekken, and I'm depressed.
Mm-hmm. It happens.
And a lot got going on, you know? But I'll figure it out. Because I'll be honest, like, have you DM'd before?
No, I have not DM'd before. Not yet.
Well, let me tell you, I don't think I've ever DM'd with enough preparation. I've prepared enough to make myself comfortable. Because this is also another thing is, like, I realized with the group of players I had, like, a character act suspicious. And I was like, how do they react? I didn't think about how the 4 of them would react to the suspicion, and accidentally didn't have a good follow-up to, like, oh, what if they press him on it and threaten him with physical violence?
Yeah.
Like,
As players are wont to do.
right, like, because in my head I'm like, because they, like, I just didn't think that would happen because of just the narrative structure that was going into the scene. I didn't think that that's how they would respond, and like they weren't going to, and then the suspicious thing happened, and they immediately just like put their foot on that shit, and, like, that's not happening. What are you hiding?
Mm-hmm.
Though that campaign was a lot of fun. It definitely became a thing of like, if I'm gonna tell a story, I have to keep my players in mind. Like, not everybody is going. I can't just do the same story for everybody. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the 2 players I'm doing in this like roguelite campaign is they are 2 players that respect a lot of like not I guess grotesque language to describe things. Like, they like body horror, they like gross visuals and like the creepier stuff. So the fact that it takes place in hell, I'm figuring out how to lean into that. Whereas, like, the table I was originally going to run a one-shot at, I'm pretty sure I'd make half of them throw up if I described any of the thing that I want to in some situations.
Yeah. Too grotesque.
Yeah. And even then, it's always stuff that, like, gets people that you don't expect it to get them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like an example that's pretty tame is like you're like, oh, you stabbed a guy. But I describe it as like you feel your blade slick in between his ribs.
Ooh.
That description would get to some people at my one-shot table. Because it's just it's so much realer, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which I know, like, you know, you're probably of a different opinion. You're probably of a similar opinion of me that it's like, well, no, that's what happens when you stab a guy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You feel no resistance and all that shit. You know, like that's what happens when you stab people.
And I would
I,
know.
You'd be shocked that I do know. I've never personally stabbed anybody, but I actually this happened. This is recent. I watched a video of two guys who were they do HEMA, which is historical European martial arts. And they were using all of their swords on a ballistic gel dummy, and were just kind of being taken aback at how easy it was to rip and tear through this very expensive ass ballistic gel dummy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it had like bone, it had like really good bone substitutes, blood, gut, like everything. And it just like it kind of got to them that it's like, no, this is
Shit's easy.
these things that are made to kill people do it really well.
No way.
And I think, but I think that's something people don't really think about because they're never in a situation where they are gonna hurt somebody with that weapon.
Yeah.
Right. Like if you do HEMA, you're just sparring with a guy in full armor. Like you're hitting his big thick plastic plate on his chest with a poke, and he's fine. But if you were in an actual fight and slipped that between his armor, like you'll never just know what happens unless you do it on like a ballistic dummy, and it just becomes a lot more real and visceral. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. I think it makes sense.
Because certain stuff like that got them, I forget the name of the tactic, but it's when you take a greatsword and you twist it over your head so you hit them like you twist the blade so that your dominant hand is crossing over your left hand and you're twisting your body. And that hit usually hits somebody in the side of the head. Like that's meant to hit your temple.
Yeah.
And he did that to the dummy, and it nearly scalped it. So, and it's just the feeling of just like, wow. A move that is like very much not like viewed as like the ender of fights, even in HEMA. If you hit somebody in just the right, or I guess technically wrong way, you know, it's lights out kind of thing.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
But I find like those kinds of descriptions are helpful when you're in like fights in D&D because
So
you're
you can have an
killing
idea.
people.
Yeah.
Like you're using a weapon that kills people. It's pure unadulterated reason for existing is to kill other human beings, not animals, not like destroy like walls. It is to kill people. So it's gonna do it in like a really efficient way, and you're gonna feel it. You're gonna, you know, when you stab somebody in the side and you feel resistance at the end of your blade because of where you stabbed them, it's up to you to infer what you hit. You know what I mean? Like, or like when you cleave a person's shoulder, like, yeah, you just ripped a guy's shoulder in half. There's exposed muscle tendons, blood is spurting. Like, that's just what happens when weapons meant to kill do their jobs. Like,
Murder is wrong.
generally speaking, yes.
That's what I've learned.
Like, I honestly think that, like, a part of me wants to create, like, a D&D setting
Oh my god.
where, like, I
confused.
tell the players that, like, killing people isn't going to be common. This is a Celeste-ass area,
Yeah.
by the way.
Okay. Okay. Ugh. Okay, fine. I'll get it the normal way. Oh! That's cool. That's really cool.
But I was gonna say, like, if a part of me kind of wants to do, like, a D&D setting where killing other humans or humanoids is rarer.
Mm-hmm.
And as a way of just being like I want, like, when you kill a bandit, I want you to still be aware you're killing another human being.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you are taking a life, and despite how much you do that, the task never gets easier. And I'm like, I've always wondered, like, in my, like, short little stint into D&D, like, how would I achieve that feeling?
What? Why am I back here? I'm thriving.
I can tell. I'm sure you're happy that I'm just mumbling about D&D over here so you don't have to fill the air. But yeah, no, I'm very much just like, I would like to, what was the point of that?
To unlock that door. So I could
Okay.
get in here.
But yeah, like, I'm like, especially if you're playing, like, level 1 characters and there's like
Yeah.
a single human in the room, like, you should be like killing isn't normal. It's not a thing we just did. We don't like, in nature we never really just killed each other like that.
For funsies? I do that all the time.
Like, so it's like, I think it's important to kind of give it weight narratively. But I don't know how I would exactly achieve that. Hi, buddy.
Oh my god. He does 2... No, he doesn't do 2 damage. I'm fine.
Yeah, it's definitely, like, something because there's also the case of, like, the entire reason I want to do, like, a One Piece themed thing
Mm-hmm.
was because people don't die in One Piece, they get knocked out. So anybody you killed would have to be, like, a deliberate decision, if that makes sense. Which I guess I could still run a campaign where it's like, yeah, when you kill an enemy, unless you roll a crit, they don't just die unless you double tap them. Like, they're incapacitated. And just kind of making it like a choice to kill these people.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on their weapons as well. Like, if you're using, like, a sword and you're just like, yeah, I multi-attack slash, and I'm like, Oh, you hit really high. You caught an artery. He's bleeding out on the ground.
Speaking
You know what
of,
I mean? Ew. So, yeah, speaking of arteries, because it also comes at a thing of like, the reason that I'm even thinking about this like out loud is like, sure, I could just put my players through this, right? Like I could get players and just be like, describe these situations to them and kind of gauge their interest therein. But at the same time, I'm like, I feel like I should warn people that like that killing people is going to carry a much heavier weight in my campaign.
yeah.
Um,
Like I said, murder's wrong.
it's just a thing to think about, I guess. I do need to get back into D&D planning in my free time again. Well, that sure is a move that exists. Why did it come back?
Boomerang.
But it was a chakram. Chakrams don't come back.
You don't know that is going too fast.
I
Also, they're bugs.
You can see it. I guess it is a boomerang. There's a light side to the whoosh. Also, what do you mean? What do you mean it's bugs? The absurd part isn't that they're bugs. It's that they're throwing.
Yeah, I
they're,
just assume
they're hitting
every
you with,
projectile is magic in some way.
like, yeah, like
can
it
do
has. Like that's my
spells.
assumption. But even magic has logic, usually.
Yeah, and the logic is that that one's dead because I'm better at magic than it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm good at magic.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that those were still active bad spots, I guess.
But yeah, no, I will eventually one day run another campaign. I do have to just plan this one out though with my buddy.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
What?
Oh, I've been here before, but I couldn't go up here. And I was like, I was like, why is this here? What's over here?
Now you know.
Oh, the mask painter.
Bada-babo. Bada-babo.
There's a shortcut, right?
No.
Nope.
But nah, it's I love D&D. I think it's a lot of fun. But you know,
Yeah.
it is a lot, especially because I enjoy DMing. It always annoys me whenever people are like, "There's a DM shortage," and I'm like, "I'm aware."
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, I need to find players that I can vibe with.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, not every player is going to get along, and not every DM is going to get along with every player. Like, Like, if I got a group of murder hobos, that's not gonna be fun for me. You know?
Mm.
Like, that shit's just not my speed. We're telling stories, pal.
Yeah.
And
We're
it's not
telling
my, it's not even my,
stories.
it's not even my story they're telling. I want them to figure out their own story, because they're the main characters.
Yeah.
And I'm just sat here annoyed, because they're just killing everything. And not really engaging with each other. Even in situations where I manufacture it.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that move.
I say this, but the one time I did DM was really fun. And I did gel with those players very well. So no. All but one of them really, but that's just
Ain't that just the
know.
way?
Well, it wasn't like we didn't gel in like a bad way. It's that like we just had a story like his
Disagreement.
attention span just got lost, you know.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I mean, I'm aware most of the player bases I pick from are people with mental illnesses, so it's not really like I'm upset. But it's also just like the kind of story he would enjoy most was not the one I was telling,
Yeah.
which is I now know. You know. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like he wasn't like a bad player.
Iron.
Iron.
Yes, David is here. I'm just going
I
through
am in
the
fact.
Queen's Gardens.
I am in fact here talking about D&D, so Danny doesn't have to fill the dead air.
I'm too busy playing video game.
Yeah. We're living our couch co-op YouTube channel Let's Play Dreams just through a Hollow Knight stream.
Yeah.
We're the gay grumps. Hey Danny, we never came up with a goddamn name.
No, we didn't. In session 0 with the Dagger Heart system yesterday. What is that like? I've never heard of it.
Is Daggerheart the Critical Role system that they just made? Not just made, but... Staying up late at the too late to sleep or revive. Yeah. Okay.
I want to play Silk Song. I can't play Silk Song, so I play Hollow Knight. And David is also here.
Yes. I was interested in Daggerheart because I hear it does a lot of it fixes a lot of the stuff that people don't vibe with in D&D. But I'm also like I'm still so new to our like tabletop role playing games that I need to figure out what I don't like. So, and D&D is like the generic thing I can get most people on board with.
Even though D&D is quite a thing to learn, like from the get-go.
It's extremely narrative based. Ooh, I like that. Barely know what's happening, but it's neat. That's good. Well, because like I honestly think D&D isn't. I think that D&D isn't hard to put your foot in, if that makes sense. Like your first steps aren't hard. it's where you go after you get it
Yeah.
that that I think gets like really difficult and in the weeds. And it also doesn't help that D&D's been around for so long that a lot of players of a certain age will tend to be kind of disinterested in things that aren't homebrew. I've had that issue already with the one campaign I DM'd. Two of my players were running stuff that was completely homebrewed, and I had no idea how to balance around it. Which, granted, they were experienced D&D players, and what they gave me was not some overpowered homebrewed nonsense, but it still was like just a little difficult for me personally. D&D is a good stepping stone, yeah. I would say so.
Gateway drug.
I do want to do Cyberpunk Red at some point. That is probably whenever I do step out of D&D, my first step is probably going to be Cyberpunk Red. If not the One Piece, D&D like that I have. That's apparently it's like another system with the barcode scratched off. So that's it's gonna be one of those two. I have a GURPS going in the second bog server, and that is hellish. Yeah, GURPS is fucking rough.
Yeah. Sounds scary.
I mean, I like it because it sounds rough, but I don't think I could DM GURPS. I think I would lose it. I think I'd get lost in the plot. I'd probably be interested in doing it as a player, but definitely not a DM. Which AMD basically does all the technical stuff for most of us. What's AMD?
Oh, AMD is
Other-
someone in the other bog server.
Oh! Wait, so... Ah, he's our GM. Got you. I didn't realize that was a person.
We're
I
running
thought
we're
yours-
running it through our CPU.
No, because like it could have been like a thing like Roll20. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not in the second bog server. So I had no idea. But no,
I don't remember who made it even.
I found out about it pretty early on. But at the time I had no interest in actually playing D&D. I thought I was gonna not like it. And then I got invited to do a campaign and got hyper fixated for 2 months. So GURPS does have its own entire fan-made computer programs just to manage character sheets. Jesus Christ. GURPS is also some old head shit. I do know that, because GURPS has been around forever. Because if I remember correctly, that's what the original Fallout was supposed to be in. The isometric Fallout. It was supposed to be a GURPS game before they... some sort of deal fell through and they swapped to being their own system, and that's how we have the Fallout RPG system now.
Wow.
I guess, you know what? That's a lie. It's either Cyberpunk Red, the One Piece system, or I'm going to run a Fallout campaign. Because I do like the Fallout TTRPG a lot. I'm also just a huge fan of the Fallout universe as a whole, so it'll be easy for me to step in. What a freak.
Yeah, let's kill it.
We're terrible at planning. Wait, it's actually called the Marsh?
The bog marsh is...
That's funny.
Okay. Marmu... Dormammu... I've come to bargain for my life. I'm...
You failed the bargain.
Bargain failed.
We're lucky to
Instructions
play once a month.
unclear.
I mean, whenever I end up running my campaign, it is going to be like... It's gonna be like a, hey, we're planning the session at the end of the session. Like, I'm allotting time for us to figure that out. Because, motherfucker, I got depression, and everybody I play with has depression. So we need to figure that out as soon as possible, and I know what happens if we don't figure it out during the session. We'll never play again. Because, like, I don't mind playing once a month at all. Like, that's perfectly fine for me. Because, generally speaking, how I write my stuff is, like, I try, being the operative word here, I try to have a session be like its thing. And it worked. For my one thing I did, it worked
Oh my
to
God.
the best of my ability.
Whew.
So... if it's a month later that, like, everybody's like, I'm free a month from now, then, like, cool. If not, you know, we accidentally took a 6-month break. I mean, yeah, that can just happen. That's fine. I had my very first D&D experience was with a brand new DM who, my first D&D experience was a brand new DM DMing a 6-person campaign where 2 of the people in it had never played D&D before. And he was homebrewing everything.
Good lord.
We played 4 sessions.
Yeah.
And then he handed the DM like lead to me, and when I tried to get everybody back planned on it, most people have kind of just moved on. Like everybody was in a D&D phase, as it were. It was the thing to do, I guess. Which can happen. And I'm like, we could always revisit it at some point, but you know. Because it was a good story. Like, I was enjoying what he was telling, and like the stuff I do know about the world that he just told me was all very cool. Yeah, the brain rot never dies for some of us. I think about D&D like once, like at least once a day. It's something crosses my mind to make me think about D&D. I mean, for God's sakes, for some prop comedy, this notebook is literally just a bunch of D&D stuff, including my other thing, which has all of my characters written in it, my Dungeons and Dragons notes and character info. And it has every character I've ever created in it, and what system they were created in, and a list of their spells. So, and if it's the first time I wrote it down, I would write down everything it did, and whenever it popped up later, I would reference back to the page that it was originally from. So, like, on page... well, this is all new info. Where's the most recent time I did that?
this room?
Where is the most recent time I did that in here? I guess I was exploring like Paladin and Warlock, which were two classes I hadn't made before. Here it is. Page 42, Ray of Enfeeblement, referenced on page 28. And I go back to page 28, and there's Ray of Enfeeblement right. Right there. It's the second spell in a list of cleric spells. So that's what this fucking notebook is. Mostly because I hated wasting time at the table with having to be like, what does my spell do again? Like, no direct shade to people who are like that, but, you know.
Oh god.
I'm very much the kind of person that's like I'm trying to play the most game I can. If nothing narrative is happening during a fight, I'm kind of just thinking about what I'm going to do on my turn. An elaborate setup of tabs and PDFs, that's fair. I hate keeping stuff digitally. Something is very out of sight, out of mind for me. I was that way in like school.
Mm-hmm.
I hated keeping digital notes.
Me too. All of my notes I've been taken for, ironically, you know, IT shit, so it's all about digital shit. It's all written down. Paper
Because, like,
notes are bust.
Like, I'll remember it better if I've written it down than if I've typed it. And I know that that feels obvious because, like, you know, there's very much a thing of, like it's like a proven thing that writing stuff down, like...
I found this on the web.
Shut the fuck up, Siri! What the hell?
Wow. That was crazy.
No, but,
Oh my god, what did I miss?
No, but what I was gonna say is that, that, like, I just don't remember stuff when I've typed it. Like, if you ask me, like, about shit I typed, I just will not fucking remember it.
Yeah.
Almost ever. When I write it down, I will remember it for a while, and it'll be easier to reference back to when I do need to know it. For Durkee, my session notes physical, just all the info and stuff in databases and websites. Yeah, I basically tell people when I play with them, like, hey, we're not using the D&D handbook. I'm sending you a website link. That's what we're using. Because that is what I can search easily. You can send me a link to what you're talking about if I don't understand it, and I can read it. So I don't have to interpret your interpretation. Like...
I cannot find this last fucking thing.
I use the Wikidot, the D&D 5th edition Wikidot, and it also has a 2020 or a 2024 version of the rule set as well. Which is actually what I intend to run my next campaign in, is the 2024 rule set. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, the Wikidot, the only thing I hate about the Wikidot is that you can't really just search for shit in it. Something about the search function broke forever ago, and I don't think they ever fixed it.
Oh, for fuck. trying so hard.
I also had a player in a one shot I haven't had, or I didn't get to do, who I had to tell them no, and they did not take it very well. And I actually dropped out of his campaign because of, like, it very much felt like I was just a Blorbo in his story about his OCs.
Love that.
It's actually why I'm very it's why, like, it's developed a new ick for me is when somebody calls their D&D characters their OCs. That is why. It feels like an ick to me. So is there not, like, an easier way back down?
I can't find one. And I am scared.
This is a little fucked up and evil.
Why would they do this?
That's cool. I will say my biggest complaint about Wikidot is that it's it's hard to kind of parse what book, or, like, if you want to just, like, look up info from, like, a singular book, it can be a little annoying.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Ah! I'm gonna die.
You love Celeste, don't you?
I'm having a great time. Fuck.
Well, I mean, you got out of the area.
Yeah, but now I need to go get my money back.
But yeah, I need to, like I said, I'll probably do Cyberpunk Red my next play, or the Fallout. Probably, honestly, for just, like, my own personal experience, I'll probably do the Fallout one first. And it'll probably be a more loose campaign. Because all the people I know that are really into Fallout just don't have time to commit to a D&D, like, to a tabletop role-playing game. So I'll probably just do some shit where it's just, like, I run a bunch of one-shots. That are connected. And it's just, like, whoever's still around from the previous session, just like, yeah, y'all hung out. And now you're doing this little self-contained quest, and now you might cross paths with these people, or you might not. I don't know what you're referring to, Roan, but I will take your word for it as the more experienced person of the two of us. By a considerable margin, I believe. Very elaborate filtering system I still don't fully understand, because you can make it so you see very specific info. That's cool. I will say the one tool I, like, am super hell-bent on not fucking with is D&D Beyond.
Oh no, fuck that.
That site sucks. That site sucks so much. Okay. Cool. You know, I had a friend, like, that same person who, like, I was like, I got the ick from that they just, like, referred to all their characters as OCs and shit. He made us do it through D&D Beyond. And was confused why me on a non-paid account was like, I'm just gonna play very basic shit, because typing in your own homebrew on that fucking website sucks. Because I was gonna be a cleric turtle. But I just couldn't be asked to type all that info in, because my ass did not fucking like, I was like, I'm not paying for this shit. The fuck? Not only am I like unemployed and don't have money, like unrelated to that in all honesty is like I'm not giving Hasbro my fucking money.
Yeah.
I don't play to play
shit.
Magic. I'm not gonna pay to play fucking D&D. Fuck Hasbro. Fuck Wizard of the Coast.
Hi, Claw.
Hi, Claw.
Bad times are ahead.
At least he's here to help.
Cloth, my friend. Oh no. Yeah, bad times are ahead, especially if this is where we're starting. Here we go.
Traitor Lord.
Yep. Very difficult. From what I remember. And does 2 damage. Every hit. Fuck.
Cloth is very good.
Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. I was trying to heal. It's such a fucking long trek, too.
But yeah, no, I fuck D&D Beyond. I'm not giving them any money. We used it, and it was like he barely understood it. It was because his roommate used it, and like in their campaign. So his roommate like understood it a bit. Like he basically had his roommate tell him how to do everything, and then he just could only do that. God forbid he tried to learn another website. Because my preference for online D&D is Roll20.
Yeah.
But
5e
if somebody's,
my beloved.
You said 5e tool.
Yeah.
The reason I like Roll20 is because you and I don't know anything about their Blorbos and children. Well. Well. I think you're allowed to have that relationship with your characters.
What the fuck?
However,
that was abusive. Did you see that?
That was yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck was that? Don't you
Ugly. I think that like it's okay as long as like you can ascribe to what I think is a very important fundamental idea as a creative. And that's killing your babies. Right. Like if you can ascribe to that line of logic, then I think it's okay to have that relationship. But you just have to be like understanding that like what happens to them, especially in a D&D setting, because it's collaborative storytelling, is not something you're going to be fully in control of. And of course I'm describing like the most toxic way of thinking about it. Dude, I'm depressed. I need a happy ending at the end of the day. I mean, everything I've ever written has a happy ending. Don't worry. I've never killed a character on purpose or anything. Now, granted, I don't have a ton of experience, but like at the same time, I'm also kind of like that, where like depressing for depressing's sake is not something I particularly fuck with. But if something bad happens, I'm not gonna pull punches. Is there really not a bench closer?
Nope. Fuck you.
Oh, 100%. Like, I'm not referring to, like, I mean, you know what I'm not referring to. You know I don't mean Grimdark, but to kind of to make that point a greater thing is like, yeah, no, you have to be willing to let your characters and stuff go through hell and have things happen to them outside of their own volition. Of course, within the bounds of generic tabletop roleplay etiquette and consent, but I that's almost a given to the point of not stating. Uh, at least at every table I've been at, which, to be fair, isn't many, but
Fuck. Damn it. Well,
especially it's rough in these streets for one Danny. Basically don't expect a power triple playing with others. Exactly. Like the way that I've kind of written stuff when it comes to like direct character involvement is it's just a matter of letting everybody kind of have their moment, and if somebody shines above everyone else, then I'm gonna have to create scenes where it's easier to, like, especially if they didn't do it on purpose, that I have to create scenes where it's like I need more specific stuff going on that will help the other players kind of get in, or at least that's more theory craft, because very luckily the one two shot I ran, it kind of worked out because I had a guy who was only interested in combat because he hadn't played D&D combat in forever, because he's a forever DM.
actually, I will be right back.
You're good. He's a forever DM. So I was able to figure that shit out. Because like I like Grimdark as a setting. I often feel like it's not explored correctly. Like that's ultimately my problem, is that Grimdark is never explored as a setting correctly. And if it is, like, if you are engaging with a grimdark story, there is like a certain level of expectation you need going in, that some people aren't just fundamentally vibing with. And like when it comes to finding players, that's fine. like I'm never the guy that's like rocks fall and everybody dies. Like, that just doesn't sound fun. And the joy I get out of being a DM is making a setting in a sandbox and seeing what happens in it. Like, what do they do with everything in front of them? And if they try something I didn't expect, let's explore that and see what happens. Catharsis is different too. Yeah, 100%. It's interesting. Like, I've only ever done my 2 sessions properly as a DM, and I've done a lot of like conversating with other DMs and players. So I have a lot of theory, not a lot of practice. But even in that 2 session game I did, like, I had players that were very much just like, yeah, no, we're gonna kill people we don't like. The second we have like a valid reason not to trust this person, any validation in murdering them, we're taking it. And they deserve it. And like, there's no conversation to be had. And so it's like we just like, but luckily, just the way I had it set up, it worked out that worked. You know, I had my 2 other friends be able to hit their story beats and have fun in my little 2 shot. Whereas like the other two friends were, they enjoyed my combat sections because they were set up in such a way that it was like the people they were killing didn't have a lot of health. So they were able to kind of just cleave through people. I also let somebody have too good of stuff because I also just didn't know how to balance an encounter because it was my first time. I was never like I'm sure all of the encounters I've written now aren't balanced, but literally the same sandbox mentality led to half an hour detour in a game I was running of talking to a horse. Good. It's fun for both you and the players. Surprise, surprise, right? Actually, it's a lie. I've played at 2 games, and I dropped out of the second one after the first session. So, and that would be in reference to the DM that calls or to the person that called their characters OCs. That was the campaign I dropped out of. So, shit just was happening around us. We were like, characters were being rude to us for shit we were getting punished for exploring.
Good lord. That's how you know it's a good DM.
We were also like, I almost died in one shot because a guy was being a dickhead to me and I grabbed him by the collar, and it almost exploded me. Like, literally, if I wasn't a Dragonborn, I would have died.
Jesus Christ.
And mind you, according to my DM, I said, hey, I grabbed him by the collar. Like, I grabbed the top of his shirt. And my DM said, oh, so you grabbed his necklace. And I'm like, no, I grabbed his collar. Anyways, he cast heat metal on his necklace. Like,
oh,
we were also told that it was going to be like a pirate campaign. And we somehow got caught in a time loop in the starting town, where we also found out something we shouldn't have, and he just gaslit us into us not knowing it. And I talked to all the players after the fact and found out, oh no, everybody else also is in the same boat. You're dropping frames, Danny.
Cool.
Just end the stream in the Discord. It's fine.
Okay.
I mean, it might have just been a blip with your
It's been
internet.
dropping frames somewhat inconsistently the whole time. It was only at like 2%. But
it's fine. It is what it is at the end of the day. And like I said, now we'll know for a fact if it's the stream or if it was Discord. Yeah, no, it's not like it's unintelligible, but like, just trying to keep it as smooth as possible.
Sharp Shadow was a bad idea.
But no, like it's definitely one of those things where it's like and also like there was a whole scene where we killed a bunch of cultists, and like for some reason they were modeled after D&D classes. They weren't like they were like ranger cultist, rogue cultist, warrior cultist, which was weird to me, but fine. I don't know why that didn't sit well with me, because it was just like, that's weird. It's a weird way to write your enemies. And then like we tried to interact with this big guy who we knew who he was. We heard his name. And because I didn't write it down, I got gaslit and heard later that all the players remembered his name. They just wanted to get the session over with.
Jesus Christ, man, come on.
And then they did the second campaign. And then they did the second session, and it apparently was better. Still some issues. But I dropped out. And they have yet to do a third. So...
Shit. Fucking hell.
Because I would definitely like to play in more D&D or other like D&D adjacent games. Like that would be nice. I have a lot of free time on my hand, and I'm very flexible schedule wise. But I kind of know how that goes. You know, like getting all of that set up is just very difficult.
Mm.
And I find being the DM and flexible is just a lot easier than me just being a player and being flexible.
Theoretically, now that I have hive blood, it should be a little bit better, but maybe not. Who knows?
So this is also just a statement out loud. If you, Danny, or you, Roan, start running some shit, like not yourselves, but like are in shit and think I'd be a good fit for your table, let me know.
Fuck me. Oh, it's over. My blood did not help me at all.
It helped you more than you thought.
No, there was not enough time between hits for it to actually regenerate any of my health.
It regenerated one hit for you. You would have died a hit earlier.
Well, I need something that's gonna prevent me from dying at all.
Well, if you got hit less, you'd have less of a problem.
I'll kill you.
Just don't get hit, forehead.
Fuck it. Let's get the goons in here.
Wait, why are we doing... Okay, no, that's just a second thing we're doing tomorrow. Okay. Because I'm watching Kamen Rider. No. She pinged in the server about watching a third series.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, I just like, I'm gonna need to break that thing I told you about last night of like, when I watch something with someone that my full attention is on it, because watching like 7 episodes of Kamen Rider and fucking Power Rangers was a lot on my brain.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna stop at 4. a reasonable amount of episodes to watch at once. No. So I left and missed the final 2. And then I missed the last week because I just felt like shit on Saturday.
Real.
So. And I mean, a lot of the enjoyment I get out of watching Power Rangers has nothing to do with the overarching story. It's fantastic background noise.
Yeah.
I remember watching like Super Samurai on Nickelodeon when I was in like high school. And by watching, I mean I would do homework when I was home from school, when I shouldn't have been, listening to it on the TV. And then the fight scenes would happen, and I'd turn around and watch it. Because the fight choreography is just fun in Power Rangers. And from what I've seen of Kamen Rider, also pretty good in Kamen Rider. Or, excuse me, Super Sentai, because it's not technically Power Rangers.
Fuck. Oh, I'm
But
so close to getting my iframe there. I think I was kind of cooking there.
it looked like it.
I don't
I'd
know.
say you
Did,
were.
did anyone notice if these guys actually did anything? Because I was a little focused. I don't know if they did anything or not.
I wasn't paying attention like that.
Oh well.
What's up, Saron?
Real as hell, neither could I. I was running off instinct.
But yeah, no, I'm, like I said, anybody got a table with a spot open you think I'd fit, just let me know. I apparently take to most social situations like a duck to water. Somehow.
Hmm.
I think my mask is just that well built. But no, we'll,
Okay, I'm about to go in again. When the big guy
do
comes
you want
up,
me to...
someone just check to see if these guys are doing anything, so I know whether that I should replace them with something.
Yeah, lock the fuck in, Danny.
Okay, they're doing something here. I just don't know against the big guy. Haha, cloth! Love you, cloth. Get clothed. Okay. Oh, Jesus. I didn't even see where he went. What? Was it not recharged? Okay. Were they helping? Okay, good.
They were, in fact, helping.
Yay! Guess
Uh,
my dash
was-
didn't recharge as fast as I thought it did.
Good sons. I can't hit this shit like the Hive Night where I coached you through it.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately. Which, speaking of, have you dropped no frames?
It's still sitting at 2.2%. But I don't know if that's because of how it was earlier.
What about you, Rona? Have you noticed any dropping frames? Any recent drop frames? Cool. Cool. Hey, we got the Velcros.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, oh. Clutch.
Jesus. You just like, you like edging yourself, huh? Danny gets scared and turns into Mickey Mouse.
It's Mickey Mouse or just monkey. Or I go monkey
I was gonna say,
mode.
you turn into a distressed monkey, IMO. Here's over there. Yeah, I've literally heard you make that noise before.
Yep. Get clothed. Okay.
Stay locked in. What is Mickey Mouse if not a distressed monkey? You know.
I really thought I could... Let me do my attack! Okay, my dash hadn't recharged yet. It's already over. This asshole does not give me chances to heal. I don't know if I can do this on 1 health. Yeah.
I'm gonna be so real. That one didn't count. That one didn't count. Strike that from the record.
It was off to a bad start when I was standing in front of the first guy that would spawn in, and he just walked into me because I couldn't tell when he was hittable after his animation.
But I just want you to know, Danny, how strong I am.
Huh?
I'm listening to Cotton Eye Joe right now, and I'm not singing it.
You're so strong.
I'm fighting for my life right now.
So am I.
Well, my fight's harder.
Okay. Like to see how many tries it takes you to do this one.
Why, pray tell, are you listening to Cotton Eye Joe? It's a good song. It's a nice bluegrass EDM song from fucking Eurovision. It's a good song. I think it's silly, don't get me wrong, but it's like, it's not like a fundamentally bad song. I listen to a lot of meme songs. It's like how fucking the Rick Astley song, Never Gonna Give You Up, is actually just a good ass song.
Yeah.
I really like Rick Astley as a singer,
Shit.
but he is a meme.
Fuck.
I was listening to fucking Cher's I Believe earlier. I could not listen to music, watch Hollow Knight, and hold a conversation. I need my stimulation. You know what it is. I'm the one with Subway Surfers and the Minecraft parkour map in the background. Like, I need that shit.
No,
I
no,
don't,
No! Claw!
Oh my god!
Wah. Wah. I miss you, Claw. Come back to me.
He
I think Cloth is she.
or she gave her life to save you
Yep.
and protect you.
Yep.
Everything you do will be in to be avenging her. She knew the risk, and she took it to help you.
The spiders just killed that dragonfly for no reason.
They're mad about
Out of
Cloth too.
spite.
Ori in the Blind Forest looking ass area.
Hello, Queen.
Hello, Red.
If it helps, Roan, I'm also just like not actually watching Hollow Knight. Like, it's out of the corner of my eye. I was watching it when it was being streamed in the Discord, but then Danny's internet decided to hate us.
I don't know if it's the internet
And be
or my
Hardware.
Yeah, hardware. It's like it's not like
Whatever it
it's
was.
not like
It's homophobic.
super strong. I'm surprised I'm able to stream at all, I'll be honest.
Like I said, it's homophobic, is what it really is. But I was listening to music while watching Hollow Knight, so you know. Also, I was like, if you assumed me and Danny were in the same place, that would also be funny. Primarily because I wouldn't be this loud if I was in Danny's house right now.
What if I just
give Cloth the proper send off? She deserves to see the afterlife, Danny.
I'll miss you, Claw.
She went out exactly how she wanted to. She went out exactly how she wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what matters.
Oh god, now I don't know
God,
where I
I've
am.
never forgotten. Who's Cloth again?
I need my compass back.
Compass. Well, you need overstimulation, I need understimulation. I'm shocked you can watch a stream that I'm in, to be perfectly honest, if you need understimulation. I heard I can be quite a lot. Good job, Daddy. I just watched you just run headlong into the fucking thing.
Shh, shh, shh. Nothing ever happens.
Honestly, it's a I can go.
Oh, for fuck's
The entire reason I'm here is to chat with chat while Danny focuses, basically, and also so Danny doesn't fall asleep
Oh, I'm
too
not
early.
gonna fall asleep.
Oh, so I don't have to be here? You can do this by yourself?
I mean, I can, but you
Okay,
know.
bye.
All right.
I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna.
It's like
I know. I'm being silly.
bottom right
Do
here.
not worry, Ron.
Oh god, that was
To be
scary.
honest, I didn't know what your response was gonna be, Danny, to me being like, "You don't need me to be here," and that completely, you saying, "Well, no, I don't," completely
I just
derailed
want you
the
to
joke.
be here.
Yeah, just joke, just gone. I was like,
Fuck
"Well,
you,
damn."
fuck your jokes.
So, I mean, it's not like we coordinated it. It's not your fault.
Oh god. Oh jeez.
Sometimes the funniest thing is to kill the bit, but you gotta. I actually had that conversation with someone recently about killing the bit, where it's like killing the bit's only funny if like you're not just killing the bit. Like, it is delicate. It is very delicate. Like just going no, 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 no.
Fuck yes and.
Right? Like that's funny like once. And sometimes not funny at all. If anything, it just makes me feel like I did something wrong. Like I offended you or something.
Ah! I just want to get through. I don't want to fight you guys. You don't gotta do this.
That's a no and, yeah. You know?
I'm suffering. That was fucked up. I was just trying to get out of there. Just hit my ass with the door on the way out.
I was gonna say, slapped your ass on the way out the door. That's crazy. You know, if you were more skilled, it wouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
I loved waiting in a delay to see how you were reacting in game.
It's a fun surprise.
Like, and you were doing exactly what I thought you did. Just stopped and stared into the middle distance. Probably imagining yourself killing me.
Just a little bit. To indulge.
Well, if it's only a little bit of murder, does that mean you would just, like, break my leg or something? Or would you just go, like, right for rock to the head?
Oh. I already saw that.
Well, now that you... Hey, Danny?
No, you didn't.
Hey, Danny?
No, you fucking didn't.
Hey, Danny?
It's raining cats and dogs outside.
It's raining cats and dogs.
Yeah, and it's thundering. It's booming.
Cats and dogs, and it's booming? How could it? What a terrible state of affairs you find yourself in.
I know, it's really fucked up.
Yeah, incredibly fucked, honestly. Like, Mother Nature probably shouldn't be doing this to you, but yeah. Apathetic gods and all that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, is Mother Nature apathetic as a god? Actually. Like, if we take everything nature does and applies it to, like, a singular godly figure, would it be technically apathetic? I almost want to say no, because we do get rewarded for taking care of and making tributes to Mother Nature. So maybe Mother Nature isn't apathetic. She just sometimes sends the cats and dogs and the big booms to your house.
Mm-hmm. You said it. Honestly, I don't think Mother Nature should be apathetic. I think Mother Nature should kill everyone. At this rate.
No, I was gonna say, like, I don't think she's apathetic. I think it would be, and I don't think Mother Nature is malevolent either.
Just massacring this whole area. You're next. Fuck. Sometimes to kill those things, it takes a lot.
You know, like driving your spiky head into them at Mach 10.
Yeah.
You sure do love to do that in this game. I don't know if you know this, but even though the knight's little hat helmet thing is horns, it actually isn't sharp. It just kills you. Just thought you should know.
It just kills you.
Yeah, like ramming your head into like the enemy at full speed, like it just hurts a lot.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep that in mind.
Cool. Just making sure. You know, just judging by your gameplay, it didn't seem like you knew that, and I wanted to educate you.
That's okay. I feel educated enough.
Well, I kind of already educated you, so I can't take back the education.
No, it's okay. You can.
Anyways, bye, Roan. Go enjoy your food.
Bye, Ron. Oh, Jesus. The devil. The devil is here.
Just a mushroom.
Fuck. Fuck that fucking mushroom.
Don't fuck the mushroom. I guess technically mushroom. If you're gonna fuck anything, like mushrooms are, I guess, fucking shaped.
What?
What? If you were gonna fuck, like, if if somebody was like, I'm gonna fuck a mushroom, I feel like that's not too crazy in the sense of, like, I can see how we arrived at this conclusion. Do I think it's what we should do? No. But I can see how we got here. They are shaped. like the male genitalia, also known as the penis. So if you were gonna fuck something, you'd probably fuck the thing that's adjacent to the genitalia, also known as the penis. What part of this doesn't make sense?
I just think we should have stopped at "Don't fuck the mushroom," you know? I feel like that should have been. That should have been. What the fuck? What is this thing? Okie dokie.
Like, I mean, who am I to yuck someone's yum if they're just shoving a toadstool up there?
Don't tell me I'm back in Deep Nest. Oh, for fuck's sake. All roads lead to fucking Deep Nest.
I appreciate you just moving on, because I know I was not going to stop doing that bit. Because it's making me laugh. You've done good work, Danny. You've saved the stream.
Yay! There's also there's someone I needed to save somewhere around here. I just don't remember where they were. Guess over here somewhere? Oh, we can still fight. I'm sorry, I thought we couldn't. I didn't know. Okay, well, first of all... Damn. Really cool, though. Yes, here we are.
Trying to think of other bullshit to say, and it's not coming to mind.
Oh no. What are we gonna do? The stream is gonna die. Stream is gonna die if we don't come up with more outrageous shit to say.
I mean, nothing I've said besides maybe the toadstool fucking has been outrageous, IMO. What made you make a monkey noise?
The spikes.
I see.
But I got through it no hit, so...
See, I told you when you got better at the game it'd be easier.
Anyways, Bretta, how you doing?
Pensolia, Neko.
And also, you're like, I'd like to see you do better. I never said I was better. We can both suck. We can both be steaming hot garbage, and you know what? That's okay.
I think it's just frustrating when like I've beaten all these bosses before. So it's like, oh, I can't go in there. Why can't I go in there?
I mean, yeah, no, I mean, you're capable of beating the game, obviously. Like, you did it.
I think I got 112% on it as well, so
If anything, the joke isn't that you're bad. The joke is actually that you aren't bad. But I'm calling you bad for small mistakes because, like, those aren't reasons to call somebody bad at something, and that's the joke. Because you're not like terrible at this game. Trust me, I watched a streamer play Silk Song today, and that poor bastard got killed by a random fly enemy 6 times.
it was me. Silksong, I'm having a lot more difficulty with Silksong than Hollow Knight for obvious reasons. It's a different game. I haven't fought any of those enemies before, but also the control scheme. It actually changed up. There's a thing you can unlock to like unlock a new moveset for Hornet. So I had to like relearn how to fight again.
How audible am I right now?
You sound distant, but you're audible.
Cool. My ass hurts, so I'm laying on my side on the floor.
Okay.
What?
Dude, what?
I don't know. You said that like it was like it was like I said something crazy.
No, I just said what? or no, I said okay. See, now I'm
Yeah.
confused.
You said okay. Hey, I have trauma just like you. And somebody weirdly just saying okay like that when I doing something to be comfortable is triggering my trauma, okay? You know?
Yeah, happens all the time.
It also turns me into fucking Mickey Mouse for some reason. Oh, that's on a crazy style, Minnie.
You're scaring me. I'm scared. I'm afraid for my life.
Let me grab those ears. Oh, let me grab those ears, Minnie.
Why do we suffer? How do we get in there? Is there a way to get in there?
Yeah, that's right, Minnie. Spin on that shit.
Enough. Get a room, you two. Get a room. Get a room.
You just, then it's just muffled mouse noises. You know what the worst part is?
What?
That was my best Mickey Mouse voice I've ever done. And I wasted it on that.
Gee golly. Gee golly willikers.
Oh,
this one?
Hey, do you think when cartoon characters have sex, they have access to the Toon Force?
The what?
The Toon Force. You know how, like, Bugs Bunny can, like, just pull an anvil out of his pocket? Do you think they can do that during sex, too?
No, because it's not on screen.
Oh, so the
They only
Toon
get their
Force is limited-
TV powers when they're on TV.
Okay, I can see. So they just have very normal sex.
Yeah. Somehow worse.
It is somehow worse. Bugs Bunny hitting it missionary. That is worse.
Good lord. Where am I? What am I doing? I don't want to be here. Not yet. I wanted to find a bench, is what I wanted to do.
Hey, Danny.
Yeah.
You're a lesbian.
Yes.
How do you feel about Lola Bunny?
Normal? I don't know.
You didn't see what she looked like in Space Jam and feel some type of way?
No, if anything, I was a little annoyed. Because it was
'Cause she
very
was
clearly designed by someone who wanted her to...
Just look sexy and nothing else.
Yeah. But that's
You would like
asexuality
like
for
the-
you.
I was gonna say you would like the Lola Bunny from the like mid 2000s, not mid 2000s, mid 2010s Cartoon Network show. Cause she's just kind of a ditz, like, and she's like obsessed with bugs to varying degrees of comfortability.
Let's see.
And then there's Tiffany, who's dating Daffy Duck, and she's just really normal. She's just like,
I've gotta do my 401k.
Like, no, like, actually, she just works at a laundromat. And she just thinks, like, Daffy is fun because he's an idiot. Like, she does her taxes and shit, like, she's normal. She's also a duck. I feel it's important for that fact to be known.
Yeah,
Daffy's
I would
not just,
assume
like,
so.
That Daffy's not clapping human cheeks. I think that's important. You said that was a given. Imagine if it wasn't. Imagine just for a moment a reality with me where Daffy is dating just a real
The
ass
Sonic
human
problem.
being. Yes, the Sonic problem, where she just made out with a fucking hedgehog. It wasn't a makeout, but she did just kiss a cartoon character.
Oh my god. There we
But
go.
I don't know. Maybe that's species is, since he is sentient. Like, he can consent.
Yeah.
So like, who are we to stand in front of true love, Danny? Just because he's a sentient, fast-running hedgehog doesn't mean he doesn't deserve love from a random redheaded lady.
Isn't he a child?
I don't remember. Do you think I remember anything about Sonic 06? You're lucky about what I gave you.
Be thankful.
I remember JonTron saying slurs while playing fucking Sonic 06 more than I remember the entirety of Sonic 06. Like, let's be very for real.
Mhm.
I remember that kiss happening because I was like 7 years old and deeply confused. Now I have to Google how old she is.
I would love to know what I do with these fucking rancid eggs. I can't remember for the life of me. Alright, down to the teacher's archives, I think. Wow!
I don't want to try your AI mode. Fuck off.
Uh-oh. Phew.
She is 17.
How old is Sonic? I'm 12! Hi, Coral.
He's 19,
Huh.
allegedly. His age. Where did they get this number from?
Truly.
They have his height and weight. Where did the number come from? Because it has a list of age. Wait, was 06? Was 06 19 years ago?
There's a vendor there. What vendor?
Yes, okay. It's giving me the age of Sonic 06, the game. His age is considered ambiguous and is often stated to be in the mid to late teens. So he's variably 15 to 19.
I
Just
see.
somewhere in that range. So that makes their kiss less weird, I guess. It's still weird that she's kissing a fucking talking blue hedgehog, but
Yeah.
you know.
We want answers.
Who are we to stand in front of true love, Danny?
Is it true love?
What else could it be?
I feel like there's a laundry list.
Why don't you name some things? I'm ignorant.
No, I'm good.
Why?
Because I'm about to head into a boss battle.
Damn. I'm just saying. Maybe she loves him, you know? It is what it is.
Hi, Quirrell. I love you, Quirrell. Get him! Damn. Yeah!
I'm reacting to a message a friend just sent me, and it is of a hot Bionicle.
Oh.
It is a
Learn something
Bionicle
new
with
every
big
day.
titties.
Damn. Got it. Loser. Loser. L. Ratio. Where'd Quirrell go? Oh well.
I have been sent a second picture of a second hot Bionicle has hit my DMs.
That's beautiful.
There's a whole subreddit of hot Bionicles.
Oh. How about that?
Yeah, how about it?
Hi, Quirrell.
It's hot. It's r/hot Bionicles 2. There was a first one. I'm not downloading Reddit on my phone just to look at fucking Bionicle paint.
Caught him.
I should stop looking at this.
Yeah. Maybe.
Doors Dakagando. Doors Dakagando.
Yeah.
Anyways.
The seals are broken.
Your seals are broken.
What does that mean?
You say, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Danny.
Uh-huh.
I don't fucking know. I was hoping you'd figure it out after I called you it.
Damn.
I unfortunately said that I've been a robot fucker for a long time to this person who's sending me these pictures of the Bionicles,
Uh-huh.
and they said okay. They said okay, referring to our other friend, who I called a groomer for wanting to fuck the Iron Giant,
Help.
and I stand by that statement. If you're trying to fuck the Iron Giant, you're a groomer. If you're fucking a robot, that's different.
I don't know anything about the Iron Giant.
Well, he's an alien who has the understandings of humans and their dealings, the level of like a toddler.
Hmm. I see.
You see why I said what I said.
Where is near Stagway?
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. should probably go see Mirabelle. Get my shit back. Ow.
Hello.
Hello. We're back here.
Now we're back in the fucking building.
We're back in the fucking worm building. I'm gonna go find Mirabelle so I can get my money back.
Are you only missing like 3 worms?
I don't know if that's representative of how many worms exactly, but nice. The white savior. Help.
Huh?
She's obsessed with me.
I wonder if the concept is very complex. Who is that?
That was the girl I saved in the fungal area.
Well, yeah, you saved her life from being a fucked up zombie thing. I think I'd be a little bit happy about the dude who saved me.
She's writing fan fiction about me. She's writing RPF.
Bapanada.
What is RPF?
Real. I think it stands for like real person.
Bebanada.
Real person. Real people fiction. Real person fiction.
I see.
Kind of fucked up, in my opinion. I'll go to the King's Station. Just in case. Alright. Wait, what's up here again?
Well, you were gonna go see Mirabelle.
Yeah, I was just checking to see what was up here. The pleasure house is... Shit. I think it's the pleasure house that Mirabelle might be in. Forget.
I love that they do it in both games, where while you're looking at the map, the character actually just pulls out the map and walks around with it.
Yeah, it's delightful.
It's such a cute little piece of polish that they just didn't have to add.
Wait. Where am I exactly? This goes down to the sewers, I think. This is not where I wanted to be. This ain't no Pleasure Palace. What? Pleasure Palace?
Pleasure purpose.
Ah, here we go. Oh, Mirabelle, where are you? I'm coming for my money.
I hope you didn't spend any of it.
I think she actually has more money than you gave her when you find her. Yeah, that's what I thought. Millabelle, the thief.
Holy shit! I didn't realize you beat the money out of her.
Where's my fucking money? And there's a lot of it. Where'd you... Uh-oh. Ah, there you are. Why is she moaning in there?
Well, do you want the answer to that question? I think we should mind our business, personally.
There's so much. There's so
How
much
much
of it.
money did you give her?
There's still more. I gave her close to the max amount, but not the max amount, which is 4,500, I think. And there's interest. Okay, I think I finally got the last of it out.
You literally beat your money out of her. That's crazy.
Yep. Don't you forget it.
Well, now you have 10,000 geos.
Yeah.
What was you gonna do with all that?
No idea.
I'll buy a
Probably
map?
throw it in a fountain.
Girly pop.
Oh wait, this is the bad one. I think I'm gonna have to call the stream here.
You have phenomenal timing, because my ass is getting tired too.
I've run out of streaming energy.
Well, thanks everybody for watching.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody's actually there, but we gotta pretend.
The elusive potential VOD viewer.
Or us in 10 years.
Oh, it's scary.
Have a wonderful rest of your night, fuckheads.
Bye.